Maybe. All right.
What's going on, everybody?
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, we are back.
Woo!
Yes, it's Drinks and Conversation.
The podcast.
Yes, and I am Intro Picks, and I'm always in the building.
And I'm oxytocin, and it's always going down.
Yeah, what's up, Oxytocin?
Intro, how are you, my friend?
Listen, it's the end of the year.
Can you believe it?
Well, I'm kind of sad. I like 2018.
2018 did the damn thing.
Yeah, it did.
Let me tell you, this year though was full of some highs and some lows. For me personally, I mean, I don't know what everybody else is going through, but I learned a lot this year. And this year wasn't easy. It was definitely full of struggle. But when I look back at the whole year, I learned a lot. I did. Okay.
I mean, you know, year to year always should teach you something different.
Absolutely.
You know, and I think that moving into the next year, it also gives you like a little fresh start, you know.
I agree.
But 2018 has been very interesting, you know.
Interesting. That's a good word. 2018 has been
very
interesting. Yeah.
And, you know, I feel like, you know, for me, you know, with all of the changes and things like that going on, I feel like, you know, I'm just excited. I don't know if it's just the New Year thing, that just the New Year's bug that hits you, but I just feel like 2019 has to be, you know, another year of great changes.
I hope so. I think 2019 has to be better than 2018. It's just progression. It's just leveling up. It's just doing more, going for more, getting your goals down, achieving your goals. So it's definitely the year of progression. It's definitely the year of finishing what you started, because it's so important that when you start something, you got to finish. You have to see it through. So that's what 2019 is about: seeing it through, giving it your best effort, and finishing.
You know, I always like to say that I'm kind of like ambitiously lazy a little bit. So, you know, sometimes procrastination is a real live thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes you start something and then it just, you know, it doesn't manifest.
By the wayside, or you get lazy, or, you know, you just don't get back to it. But I think that if you really are passionate enough, and even your passion, sometimes you can get lazy, but if you want to change, because I think it all starts with change, and it all starts with you having to really want it. So if you really want it, you can change it. And it's simple. I think we make things sometimes harder than what it is. Now, don't get me wrong. It's going to be hard, but we make it harder than what it is. And I think that
our emotions make it harder a little bit.
You really can do whatever you put your mind to. If you really want it, you know, you can. If you want to lose that weight, lose that weight. If you want to write that book, write that book. If you want to start that podcast, start that podcast. Doesn't matter how many other podcasts are out there.
Shout out to the podcast.
Exactly. You know, because we all are just so special. We all are just so unique. And I kind of kick myself in the A sometimes, because I didn't know that about myself. You know, sometimes your feelings just start going crazy, you know, and I thank God for my family to kind of get me grounded, like, yo, you have overcame a lot. Don't forget about, you know, who you are and what you've done, and don't feel like that. And just my warriors around me, but you really could do whatever you put your mind to. So go after it. I don't care how small it is. Bring that vision to life. You can do it.
Yeah. All right, give me a little motivation for the 2019.
We gotta motivate each other. You know? We gotta motivate each other.
That is very true.
Absolutely.
You know, oftentimes you do have to push and motivate each other to do things at all costs.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
If it was easy, everybody
would have did it.
Everybody ain't mama.
I sure would have already. Give me the easy. Right there.
Exactly.
But you know, 2019, I feel like, you know, you always have to plan, you know, ahead. You know, that's the main thing, you know, it's planning ahead. And I think just mapping out your year and looking at it from a different perspective is always going to give you another reason to level up.
Absolutely.
And for me, you know, I feel like this year, one of the things I really, really need to focus on is I know a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? But I don't have a lot of friends. You know, and I feel like that's a weird space to be in when you know a lot of people, but you only have but so many friends. So I would like to meet that and match that. I would like to have a lot of people that I know that are friends.
Okay.
You know?
Exactly. And that's just going to take some time, just getting to know people, you know? You know, it's probably some solid people in that group of people that you know, but you haven't really taken the quality time out to get to know that person. But one thing I love is just energy and just vibing off people. You know, sometimes you can meet someone and just have that energy with them like, hey, you know what? You somebody who is going to be in my life for a long time, or you're somebody who I want to keep in my life for a long time. And you also sometimes you meet people and you're like, you know what? You're someone I really need to let go. You're not someone that I want around me. So it's just about also just listening to your inner voice, your Holy Spirit, or your inner conscience, or whatever you want to call it, to make that right choice. But friends are a great thing to have. Real friends are a
real
great
friends
thing to
are a
have.
great thing to
I understand what you're saying when you're like, I know a lot of people, but you know, dang, you know, I don't have many friends, you know, but I'm fortunate. I don't have a lot of friends either. I really don't. But the friends that I do have, I got some solid chicks
solid friends
in my corner.
Yeah.
Stable chicks in my corner. And it's a blessing, man.
I mean, and you know, and you should have that. And
You
don't get me
should.
wrong, I have that as well. You know, you have your people that hold you down.
Absolutely.
But I guess it's just like sometimes you just want to meet a new caliber. And I wouldn't even say caliber, is you just want to meet different people and expand your circle in a sense. And it doesn't mean you have to be the best of friends.
You want to level up.
But
You want to level up. There's nothing wrong with that. Wanting more for yourself or wanting better for yourself, there's nothing wrong with that. So if you're hanging around a bunch of jokers, you know, hey, I need to level up. I got to stop hanging around these people. If you're an entrepreneur, hang with some entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying?
Hang with people that you want to be.
If you want model, hang around some models. You know, like, do your thing. If you're a techie individual, you want to hang around people who are into tech. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's no shade to the people that you know.
Find your other circles.
Yeah, find your other circles. And being able to move and navigate between the two and having that duality or whatever, it's good. Only makes you better. Networking is key.
I get that.
You know, you gotta do it.
I get that.
You gotta do it.
So what was the most exciting thing for you in 2018?
Wow, the most exciting thing for me in 2018, like I said, this has been a really, really rough year. Okay. Look, the B2K Millennium Tour.
Once they said that.
I'm not gonna lie.
Once they said that, you know, you was hot.
The B2K Millennium Tour announcement was definitely by far my highlight.
Toasting, you was
2018.
Listen,
like, I'm here
let it
for
go.
it.
Let it go.
First
of all, let me tell you about the let me tell you about this B2K. First of all, it ain't gonna be like the B2K back in the day. You're not getting that.
Why you trying to be a dream
I'm just
killer?
saying. I'm just telling you. I'm
Why
just giving you expectations.
This B2K Millennium Tour is about to be litty.
Ain't nobody was asking for no B2K Millennium Tour.
I was here for it. You're just a hater.
Have you been to any other tours back in the day?
My first concert was Scream Tour 2.
Okay.
That was my first concert. I think it was in like 8th grade or 9th grade or something like that.
Okay, so you've been hooked ever since.
That's
why you excited.
I've been listening to all the CDs. Gotta make, I know all the words, just had to make sure I knew all the words. So I'm ready to be in there just singing my heart out, get my whole life. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. Like, I'm excited right now.
I can't believe you're this excited for B2K.
Look, I told my girls, we got money now. Chicks is working full time, 40 hours.
Y'all can get some from the concession stand.
Seats. Not even that. We can get front seats.
Oh, you're getting front seats.
We don't got to win them off the radio.
Okay.
We don't got to do none of that. So we're going to be in the front.
Well, you better get it within the first 5 to 10 shows. Because let me tell you this. That tour not going to make it. Whatever your city, you better hope your city ain't a millennium away. Because that tour ain't going to make it. Listen. I'm trying to tell you, mark my words, this tour not going to make it all the way down there.
Dwight, what's up? He's such a hater.
You're going to go to B2K and you just going to get 2 of them. That's what you're going to get.
You are such a hater. Look, tell Intro Pics to all of y'all, anyone who's my friend on Facebook, all my followers on Instagram, you all are going to the B2K Millennium Tour. Tickets go on sale December 31st, so be sure to... You
is promoting like a mug.
Be sure to tell your boss you got to go to the restroom, have your smartphone, do what you got to do to secure the seat. Fellas, if you're married, get your wife some Millennium Tour tickets. She won't be mad, okay? You just might get her pregnant after the concert. I'm just saying.
Nah, not off no B2K. Yes. Not off no damn B2K. Yes.
You are such a hater.
I'm not a hater. I'm just telling you what it is, Oxytocin.
Look. Let me.
But we're gonna let you enjoy your
B2K.
B2K. We're gonna let you enjoy your B2K. We're gonna let you enjoy your Scream Tour concert too.
It's not the Scream Tour.
The Millennium, you know.
It's the Millennium Tour. He's such
We're gonna let you do that. Who else on this tour?
Shout out, girl. Oh, Lloyd is on the tour. You know I love that curly headed black boy. Yes. Hallelujah. Look, I
ain't bought now one album. Go ahead.
First of all, let me get you all the way together. Lloyd was in a group when he was 12 years old called In Tune, and their single was Steady, and that was my song. So I've been rocking with Lloyd since they was in the mall on scooters, telling the girl that she wasn't ready yet to go steady. Okay? I knew that song.
All right.
Okay? Look.
All right, who else on the tour?
Lloyd on the
Who else on the tour?
The Yin Yang Twins on the tour.
Why the hell the Yin Yang Twins on the goddamn tour? We ain't seen the Yin Yang Twins since the Whisper song.
I don't know about the Yin Yang Twins. You know what I'm saying? But they make it drop. I'm going to go get some popcorn when the Yin Yang Twins come on. But
I'll go to a Yin Yang concert.
Yeah, but that's a different. I'm going to be listening to B2K screaming, oh my God, and want to twerk and get on. Like, it just don't go together. It's like. All right,
who else on the tour? Who else on the tour?
You are such a hater. Who else on the tour? Oh, Pretty Ricky.
Okay, I brought some Pretty Ricky. I brought some Pretty Ricky.
So you coming?
No. The fuck no. But I brought some Pretty Ricky though.
You are such a hater.
I brought some Pretty Ricky.
He is such a hater. Look, y'all better be out there in this tour. Like I said, fellas, get your girls the tickets. I
had some interesting
nights. She's gonna come home so relaxed, so happy. You about to look. Give the kids to grandma. Look. Get your girl the Millennium Tour tickets and watch your whole life change. All right? I'm trying to tell you. Look.
Who else on the tour, Oxytocin, before we move on? Because we ain't got time for B2K. The shit gonna last 5 damn tour dates, and then it's gonna be over.
I'm just so excited for B2K.
Who else on the tour?
I told you. B2K, Lloyd, Pretty Ricky. What's the Yeah, that's all I really care to see. That's all I remember. But it's other people on the tour. I'm sorry I don't have everyone.
They said Bow Wow was supposed to.
Bow Wow's not on the tour. People were upset that Bow Wow was not on the tour because, you know, Bow Wow and B2K, they were in all the Scream tours back in the day. But Bow Wow said it's an R&B tour, and to let them do that, he's good. But
and they invite Jacquees on there?
Jacquees!
It's an R&B tour. They invite Jacquees.
All jokes aside, do you think Jacquees is the king of R&B?
You know, here's the thing. Like, he's not the king of R&B. He said of this generation. But even of this generation, he's still not the king of R&B.
Yeah. But you gotta have a resume to be the king of R&B. Like, you gotta have some credentials. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I gotta Google you in more than, like, you gotta be on pages of Google. You gotta be like 25 pages.
Chris Brown is the king of R&B of this generation.
I mean, it don't even matter to me who is. It's like who's not. You know, sometimes it's easier to say who's not versus who is. You know what I mean?
Jacquees, you know, but you know what? I like Jacquees' music.
I do like his music as well. I like his energy.
Yeah, I like his energy.
And he's
like
ambitious, but I feel like he needs to watch his ambition because it can kind of be disrespectful. Because when he did bust up in that Keith Sweat interview and like got in front of him, like, young man, no one was talking to you. Know your place. You know, like, he just has a lot of energy and he needs to learn how to contain it. But, you know, I mean, you can't
Keith
be
Sweat
like
was
that.
sweating. He ain't know what to say. He was like, hold on, let me get this little nigga together. He ain't gonna embarrass me. You know, Keith Sweat was giving the y'all know out there what I'm talking about type of shit. That was
True.
Like, he was like, let me not say too much because this little nigga let this little nigga go.
He is the king of 2018.
Right.
He's the king of 2018.
But you
2018
know what?
Ain't over yet.
He sparked a good conversation.
He did. I think he did that to get his name out there. You know how they say no publicity is bad publicity? So I think that was the angle that he was working off of. Now, I don't know if it really worked, because I just see a lot of hate, not a lot of love. So I don't know if it's backfiring on him. But, I mean, if you think you're great, be great.
People know who he is.
There's a thin line between self-confidence and cockiness. So you gotta be careful. Because people don't like that.
But you know what? I feel like his next project, even though it'll be more exposure.
But them covers, let me tell you, that's why they tell you be very careful what
but
you put online.
But he do good covers.
Look, he do too many damn covers.
But he
you gotta be careful.
He be performing them shits too.
Because people been pulling all that stuff. I think I don't know too much about Jacquees, but I think you know how when people are up and coming, they post videos online, just trying to get their name out there, trying to do their thing. So I think when he posted those old videos that people are pulling, I don't think he was on yet. Now that he's on,
he was trying to get on.
Yes, they coming back.
He still ain't on. What you mean?
But he not outside the club.
I mean, he not outside. Yeah,
he in the middle of the club. He in the doorway.
Yeah,
he still getting checked by security.
He in the first section that they keep you in until it overflow. Yeah,
he in the overflow. He in the overflow. Shout out to him. I mean, I think it's good for a young man to come up in that game and to have that kind of confidence. Like, it's not an easy industry.
It's not.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, he has a lot of energy and he's not shy. At the end of the day, any black man, I wish you the best. But just be respectful.
The only thing he got to do is be surprised when, like, if Beyonce come behind him and touch her. Like Chance. If Beyonce did something like that for Jacquees, shit, he would have a Grammy by now. God dang.
Yo, but
you know what? No, I mean, Jacquees, look, I like his music.
I do too.
You know, I think he got some good original music.
Okay.
And I like his covers too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I just feel like, you know, he started the conversation and is making R&B come back because I love R&B.
Look.
I was made off of R&B, and I've been making off of R&B for a long time.
Look, people lose their virginity to R&B. People have babies to R&B. People cheat to R&B. R&B really can make you do just about anything.
Like, yeah, it really can. You get the right song.
It's on and popping. It's on and popping. What's your favorite R&B song? What's your favorite R&B song?
You know, I don't necessarily have a favorite R&B song, but you know, I anything like freaky and sexual is always in my playlist. Like if I'm like, damn, like this joint need to go on the list, I'm putting it on the list.
Whole time, I want to give a shout out to Brandon. He just had a baby, and we're definitely gonna have him on the show. He is definitely someone who is motivational. He motivates me from the videos that he posts. I see he's on my Facebook Live, and I just want to give him a shout out. Yeah. Shout out to the baby, the wife. Yes. It's like motivation. You got to motivate. You got to be motivating. You got to motivate yourself sometimes. If you can't motivate yourself, get into with somebody who can motivate you. You know, positivity is key.
But shouldn't we all think we the king or the king or the top of the line or something?
What are you the king of?
A photography, a business, you know what I'm saying? Do I need to go down the list? You know what I'm saying? Because if we just go to photography, there's a lot of bullshit ass photographers out there. Trust me. I know.
Look, intro pics.
All right.
The king of photography.
I tell her I want all the smoke. You know
Shout
what I'm saying?
Shout out to Jacquees. What's up, girl? How you doing?
But
Jason. Shout out to Jason. We doing some hellos and shout outs in this last episode. Go ahead, intro pics. I'm sorry to interrupt.
But shouldn't you feel like you are the top of the best in your field? Or what
I think you should. I mean, you should, but you still got to be humble at the end of the day. It wasn't when he said he was the king of R&B and all that stuff. I mean, you should. He
said of this generation.
Of this generation. He said he been the first video. Oh, I think he did say of this generation. Okay. I don't know what's going on with that generation.
The generation after us is all fucked up.
You should feel like you're the king or queen of whatever, but also make sure you put in the work. Like, for example, just because you bought an Apple MacBook and you know how to get to the apps, don't make you the king of Apple. Like, forget about the tech people that work at Apple. Or
what are you talking
about? No, I'm saying you have to do enough. You know what I'm saying? For example, we have somebody who is our president who's in the White House, and a lot of people feel like he doesn't have the credentials to be there. So technically he is, the leader of the free world, commander-in-chief, but do we feel like he is?
But he thought he was the best business person in the world.
And he wasn't.
And we know that, but he thought that.
And so at what point...
And that work that got him...
And at what point does your thoughts be reality at this point? Just because you think it does not mean it's true.
And it might not be true at that moment.
It still ain't true. It still ain't true. It still is
Sometimes
not true.
it is true.
But for this instance,
if Chris
it's
Brown
not.
says that he's the king of R&B,
But you know how I feel about Chris. So Chris can say whatever he want to say.
and he's still gonna be the king of R&B.
I mean, look, we not messing with Chris. Steve Reason. Look. Don't get me started on Chris Brown.
Oh my God.
And they better not send Chris Brown to jail off no damn monkey. If he not supposed to have the monkey, come and take the monkey away and take it to wherever. But don't nobody need to be going to jail for no damn monkey. It's a lot of other stuff people could be going to jail for. They be killing me with that crap.
First of all, you shouldn't even be showing off the goddamn monkey to begin with. You know that you're not supposed to have no goddamn monkey.
He didn't know.
And
he didn't know.
who you know walking around with a monkey?
Michael Jackson had one.
Yeah, and Michael Jackson probably had a permit too.
He didn't know.
What you mean?
Chris didn't know.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't know.
He knew you can't.
He didn't.
How you get the monkey? There ain't no damn monkey stores out here that you could just go and get.
Do you know that for sure?
Yeah.
No. Chris didn't
all right,
know.
I was about to say, try to get you a monkey.
At the end of the day, Chris Brown did not know. So, it's just an oversight. It's an accident. Accidents happen.
He knew.
He didn't know. He didn't know.
He knew.
Chris Brown.
Now, do I think he should?
I'm not here. We're going into 2019. I'm not about to go back and forth with you. Okay? Chris Brown did not know. And that's the end of it. Okay?
And do you not know that for a black man, not knowing the law is not an excuse? You know that, right?
First of all, we just talking about Chris Brown and the monkey. I'm not talking.
But I'm just saying.
Yeah, look, intro picks. You are responsible for knowing the laws where you reside. Okay, you are intro picks. You.
That's true.
Chris Brown is different.
Well, I know I can't just go out and get no goddamn monkey. And
okay, but honestly though, to be honest, that is a problem with a lot of people having these, exotic animals or whatever that they're not supposed to have. But just take it from them. But it's your warning.
True. I mean, just take it from them.
I don't think someone should have to go to jail because of that. Like, come on.
Well,
I just think
they'll send you
warnings. What happened to warnings? Like, come on.
I mean, they're not going to send him to jail because of that.
No, they're saying he could face whatever.
Because I believe, isn't he on probation?
No, his probation been over. His probation.
Okay, come on. All right, parole officer.
I know. Okay.
You know the case information.
I mean, just about Chris Brown or whatever. So, but yeah, like no. They taking it too far. They're taking it too far. I mean, so quick question, intro picks.
Yes.
If you get married, right, or not even if you get married, if you with a chick, y'all together, y'all vibing, y'all doing y'all thing. I mean, if you got it, does she got to work?
Hell yeah.
What you mean, hell yeah? But Nick Cannon said. He's a provider, and as men should. Y'all should provide.
Well, you know what? I feel like, if you can do that.
I said if you had it.
I mean, if you had it and you can, why not?
Exactly.
Yeah. But it doesn't mean that I think what Nick Cannon is also saying, like, yes, you don't have to work. See, this is how you gotta read shit. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all women, this is how I had to teach my daughter. You gotta read in between the lines. Mm-hmm. It's saying you don't have to work. I mean, you do have a choice, but the choice is not gonna be you not working.
Of course you're working.
Like, you're
you may
going
be cleaning, you may be running errands,
kind of
you may be cooking, all that's work. Yeah. I'm sure she's just not going to be laying in a bed for 24 hours a day or whatever the case it is. I mean, she's going to do something. But the fact
that you got to do something.
You don't got to worry about the light bill, baby. You don't got to worry about that little bit of rent, baby.
I don't give a damn how much.
You don't got to worry about that mortgage,
I don't give a damn how much money you got. You're monitoring that shit. And if you are paying for a person's whole lifestyle because you love them, they have to be contributing to what you're doing in some kind of way. So I understand, like, you don't have to work, but you don't have to work a 9 to 5. That's meaning, but you will be working to, to better create this fortune.
Shout out to Octavia. That's my boo. She said she
You know?
believes women need their own identity. So that's good. Women do. We do.
I would raise my daughter to definitely.
Of
You
course.
need your own. You need your own bread. You need
Of
your
course.
own money.
Of course.
Even though, you know.
Though.
But a lot of women think that way. They just don't like to spend their own money, and you know.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's cool. You know.
Nothing wrong with that.
I mean, who likes to spend their own money?
Exactly. Walmart was helping people save their money. As a matter of fact, they shut the store down
Walmart
early.
was doing y'all dirty.
Walmart did y'all so dirty. So shout out Walmart. One Walmart in Maryland. Let's not say Walmart because it was this one location with this one store manager who decided to, on Christmas Eve, make a somewhat executive decision, which was poor, to close the store an hour earlier than it was supposed to close. Mind you, people got Christmas gifts on layaway, and you know people are famous for doing last minute stuff. So they plan on rolling up in there 5 minutes to close to get their stuff.
But do we know how many people didn't get their gifts?
There's no record of people, but I could tell you from the segment that appeared on the news, it was a lot of people out there raising hell. First of all, once it gets that messy, just let them in. Like if they standing outside, just let them in.
Just let them in.
I've worked in retail. You know, my first working experience was in retail. I actually worked at Kmart. I don't think Kmart still makes
you was
this.
a Kmart girl.
I worked at Kmart. I was a cashier. Right. But you know, especially during the Christmas holidays and stuff like that, we had to be open until close, and you had to service everybody that was inside the store. You cannot unlock the doors and close early at the last minute.
That's true.
When you've been promoting these hours and people have known about these hours.
Yeah.
That's
so
wrong.
It's basically like when you close, like if you close at 8, you close the doors at 8, but you service the rest of the people in the store.
Exactly.
And maybe he did want to give like his employees a little bit of time.
That's
now I can see if the store is slow. You know, it's not a lot of people.
Even if the store is
slow.
No. Working in retail, even if the store is closed, you've advertised certain hours. People are aware that they have until a certain time to make it to your establishment. You have to remain open until that time. You cannot make a decision in less than 24 hours and not giving anyone notice that you want to close an hour or hour and a half early. That's bad business. That's what that is. That's horrible. And somebody needs to be held accountable for it. So the store manager or the manager who was out there talking to people, who is the store manager and who's making these decisions?
Nigga, come forward. We need you to come forward.
I'm like, who thought this was okay? Because I'm like, I mean, back when I first started working, it wasn't okay. And now it definitely isn't okay. And then on Christmas Eve, like, have some compassion. And then you have a lady was in line saying she had to get her medicine, you know, from the pharmacy. They didn't give a damn. They didn't let her in.
She didn't give a damn because why is you coming in at 8 o'clock at night and you know the damn store closing an hour talking about you going to come pick up your prescription?
She was an older lady. Who knows? You got to understand. People got Uber.
That is true.
Maybe they waiting on someone to give them a ride. Like when people are banking on you to remain open until a certain time, you are obligated to do that. You work in retail. The hours are not sweet. Like, you know this. I mean, the store manager probably could have left and let the manager lock up, but I'm not sure what that Walmart was trying to do. I don't know who's working there, but somebody needs to be held accountable because this was dead wrong.
So you're trying to say they need to be fired?
I'm not saying they need to be fired. They need to be held accountable for their actions. I don't know what the ramifications are, whatever's in the company policy. I don't think they should be fired, but I really think something needs to happen, maybe written up, memorandum of warning or something, because you cannot.
I need to see how many people were affected by it.
I don't care if it was one person affected by it. No, because you're inconveniencing someone.
That is
because
true.
you want to go home early, and that's not okay. Because had my
that'd have been my shit on layaway.
But I'd have been busting a winch. Like, no, I wouldn't. I'm not. I don't know. I wouldn't.
Give me my motherfucking change. You know, Christmas season, everything.
Seriously, what are your goals for 2019? What are you working on? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to pursue?
Okay. Well, you know, for me, which is every year, is to focus a little bit more on my goals. Okay. And, you know, trying to achieve them. Okay. But, you know, I also feel like the awareness of your mental health is so important.
Mental health is absolutely important.
And I never thought of that, you know what I'm saying? But they are, and not mental health meaning that there's something wrong with you, but just the mental health of, I need this type of energy. I need this type of encouragement. I need this type of motivation. I need this type of people in my life. I need this type of positivity consistently for my mental well-being, for me to get to my goal.
And not feeling obligated to the people around you. Because I think for some people, it's like, oh my God, I've known this person for 17 years, or you've been my friend since Sandbox, or my A1s and day ones. And people kind of get trapped in that. Like, if this person is not serving you or helping you grow, because sometimes you need to detach yourself.
That's true.
And it's not even like, mental health, self-care is also important too. Just taking care of yourself, guarding your space, making sure that the energy you keep around you, keeping your peace.
Yeah.
And that's not easy. Like, in this, you got to fight for your peace.
You got to fight for your peace.
Absolutely. So
in this generation, because you have so much access to so much stuff, it clouds your judgment and what you see and what you think about things. There's a lot of things that influence us that we really pick up on, and we don't realize.
Absolutely. So, and then the trap of comparison, I think that's the biggest thing. Just talking with people that I know, or even sometimes myself, you look at, wow, this person, they got this going on, and you feel like, you're kind of standing still, you're kind of stagnant. Or look at this person, they love their job, they love their coworkers, and you hate your job, or you hate your coworkers, or, they don't have stretch marks, and you have stretch marks. It could be anything, what I'm saying?
It could be a whole lot.
It could be a whole lot of things. So you got to just be thankful for who you are, know that you have something to offer, and, not look at what someone else has. The trap of comparison is real. Do not compare yourself to anyone else. Your journey is your journey. Your journey is not going to be like anyone else. And your journey is beautiful and special. When you focus on it, you water it, you nurture it, and you will continue to grow. But you can't do that when you're focusing on what somebody else got going on.
That is very true.
Exactly.
And I take that. I also feel like, for myself, it's really just speaking a lot of things into fruition. Yep. Like, I'm a firm believer of speaking what you want. And a lot of times the hardest part is not speaking what you want, it's figuring out what you want. It's being precise with what you want. And that's the hardest job. And I feel like with this year, it's just like, let me focus on being very precise in what I want and actually putting that into focus.
That's true. You have to. I love you too, Drewski. Shout out to Andrew. That's my old work husband. We don't work together no more, but great friend.
Oh, you had a work husband?
I had a work husband. Great friend. Yeah.
Everybody got work husbands and work wives and stuff like that and whatnot.
Yep. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. But absolutely. So we going after what we want. I encourage everyone to go after what you want. No dream is too big. Because sometimes you say stuff and you psych yourself out. You're like, damn, can I really do that? Yes, you can do that. You have what it takes. You are smart enough. You are strong enough. If you don't have the skill, go and learn the skill. I don't care how long it takes. But sometimes you look up a new skill and you're like, man, it's going to take me 2 years. Put in that 2 years. Do what you got to do. If you want it, go after it. 2019 is the year of no fear. We're not going to be scared over here. All right? And if you scared, do it scared. Don't let nothing hold you back.
Now listen, you know what? We ain't never scared, and we ain't never going to be scared.
Nope.
And you know what? Oxytocin, we got 2 big major events coming up this year.
We do.
And when I tell you, this is definitely going to be the year of the years. We're seeing it.
We are. And we work hard for it.
And we work hard.
And we're passionate about what we do. We love what we do. We have hard days just like anybody else. But when we're together and when we do what we do, it's really it's therapeutic. It's stress reliever. It makes us happy. It makes us smile. It puts things into perspective for us. And I love it. I love sitting here with you. I want to tell you that 2018, I'm thankful for your friendship.
Oh, me too.
I love you dearly. I hope.
I
love you. I hope we continue to grow and just. I want us to just encourage each other more and just be each other's pusher. I want you to all your goals that you want to achieve. I want that for you, and I want to help you get there, and I want to hold you accountable.
And you know what? Actually, Toasting, you are the perfect person. Like you have what it takes for what you want to do and what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just happy to just be in partnership. You know what I'm saying? And just be able to do what we do. And it's so funny because it's like, listen, we're at our 9th event. Like, do you not understand that we've been through 8 events that we have done?
And like wine. And like wine, they just getting better with time. Hello,
they get better. Oh. They get better. Really? You gonna throw the card at me in? All right.
I love Cardi.
Money. Look, and that is, listen, the response that we're getting online.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
And listen,
guys. I'm like, they like us. They want to come. Because honestly, our events are amazing. We do have, we put on a show, we like to entertain you. We like to host you. We like to engage with you and get to know you. And we've made a few friends. I mean, we enjoy our events. It's the first event, it was like 7 people. 9 people.
Yeah, it wasn't that many.
13 people. Like anything, like I said, if you nurture it, water it, pay attention to it, it will grow. And it's our 9th event. We pack out the house. I mean, we have a lot in store. It's going to be a great time. I encourage you, if this is a first date, if you're trying to take somebody out, it's a free event. You can learn a lot about them too. Bring them out.
Yeah.
Like, just come out and have a good time.
And the conversation is amazing.
Amazing.
Like, that's the main thing. It's amazing. And
it's real.
Listen, and I
think
love
it's real.
The fact that the feeling that we get before the event, the feeling that we have after the event.
Absolutely.
Seeing our friends.
Yes.
Seeing people, our supporters.
Yes.
Seeing people that listen to us.
Yeah, or that want to meet us.
And that want to meet us. You think people want to meet us.
Yes.
And I'm like, it just solidifies that
it's amazing.
We are doing something.
And you have
good.
people from all walks of life, all different races. You know what I'm saying? It's
Black,
a nice
white,
diversity.
Japanese, Italian,
definitely. So it's Drinks and Conversations. The event is on February 9th. It starts at 4 p.m. It's going to be at Johnny Pistolas in Adams Morgan, where it has always been. And that's where it is.
Yeah.
That's where it's going to be.
And it's always somebody that comes through talking shit.
We love,
what I'm saying?
We love to shoot.
But we love somebody that comes through.
We love to shoot the shit. We do
because the ladies get on whoever it is, and the fellas get on. I love the back and forth. It's just nice. It's nice. Positive vibes. Hey.
Yeah.
Positive vibes.
Positive vibes. Yes. 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 So, man, I mean, episode has been great. We have a lot more in store for you guys. Our event is going to be absolutely amazing. When I tell you intro picks and really put our blood, sweat, and tears, we want you to have a good time. So it does take a lot of creativity. Yeah. We do have to get together. We do have to brainstorm, and we do have to bring you an amazing event. So you're in for a treat.
And the food is good. The drinks is good.
For purchase.
The drinks is really good. That's why that we're always there. Johnny Pistolas there has been very good to us. And listen, actually, Toast, this is Battle of the Sexes. This is the first time that we're literally doing Battle of the Sexes in our love and relationship series of Drinks and Conversation.
And it's gonna be lit, it's
gonna be lit.
Ladies, y'all know we walking away with the crown.
Listen,
Ooh.
No you're not.
Y'all know we walking away with the crown.
We exposing this go round. We exposing we exposing the naked truth about y'all. Okay. and that's all I'm gonna say.
And we're gonna get to the nitty gritty about these guys. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna figure out why they are the way that they are. Why do they do the things they do? And they need to just find out who they really are. Because these guys be faking.
Okay,
they feel just like
so
we
let me
feel.
ask you this, Oxytose.
No.
Since you got so much to say.
No, you can't ask
okay.
me.
All right. What's a stereotype about men that you wish you could change?
That is an amazing question. A stereotype about men that I wish I could change is that, the finer they are, they a hoe. I wish I could change that.
Okay.
When a man looks really good, it's like, oh no, he's a hoe. He's not faithful. But growing and just meeting people and being friends with people and just socializing with people as much as I know a lot of attractive men, and they're not hoes. And I was like, yo, sometimes as women, we just put that label on them. Won't even give him a chance. Won't even go to like, oh, nah, he's too fine. He a hoe. Yeah, he's too fine. That's heartache. Oh, he too fine. He gonna cheat. Like, without even giving him a real chance. And it's not his fault that he's blessed, that he's hella attractive. But if he's like that.
Okay.
And you,
all right.
For women?
I mean, for women, a stereotype, I mean, I can't, well, I'm going to say it like this. One thing is the nagging. I guess you could say I know, because
we don't nag.
That's a stereotype,
And women do not nag.
And I wish that some women do. Sometimes
but don't date those. You have your options.
That's all women. That's what I'm trying to say.
So then that's not a stereo. If you find that it's all women.
I mean, it's a stereotype because it's not literally all women.
All women. Okay,
women
I got you. Yeah. And it's not all guys too.
Not
all the fine ones are whores.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is regarding to that I wish that you take out the nagging, because a lot of the times men we got a lot that we deal with. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that y'all don't. Y'all do. But we just don't need the adding yang 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 yang. You know what I'm saying? We just need support and just encouragement. So yeah, that's one thing I wish that I would change about
I'm happy you would change
about
that.
women.
I'm happy you would change that. I mean, women.
Bitchy.
Oh gosh, women are amazing. Women are beautiful creatures. I love women.
Do you?
I do. I know sometimes they feel like women, we don't get along, and I think that women we need to be more lenient towards each other. Like, I know people who, if they beef with their guy best friend, they can get over it. But if a situation arises with another woman, it's like, oh, I hate her. Like Cardi B said, if a B is beefing with me or we don't like each other, we beefing for life.
Forever.
Yeah. And I don't think it should be like that. People make mistakes. I think we should get better at mending relationships.
Men are like that too. Listen.
No, y'all be forgiving each other on a daily. Men forgive each other all the time.
Listen, we forgive each other all the time.
More than women.
But
more than women.
Okay, and that's respectable.
A woman
that's
write
true.
You off for something so petty, so small, and never talk to you again.
It's just a petty level. That's it.
But that's sad though. That's like really sad, because people are gonna fall out in any relationship. You have your family. Sometimes it's y'all on. Sometimes y'all off. Sometimes you have your male friends or even your relationship. Sometimes you break up with your man, you get back together. Break up with your man and get back together.
We can't tell what y'all women do.
I just wanted more women to just be lenient towards each other. And if you have a fallout, some things you can't forgive. But if it's petty, like, put that behind you and move on. Like,
you don't think that women are just catty like that?
Some women are catty like that, but I think it's like we've been reared almost to be like, oh, it's, the way we see each other. I want to change the way other women see each other and relate to each other. So when I see other women, I try to be the change that I want to see. You know what I mean?
True.
If I fall out with a friend, if it's petty or anything, I'll reach out. You know what I'm saying? I'll say, hey, like, if I was wrong, whatever, just to keep the peace. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're missing out on good relationships over petty stuff, and I don't think it should be like that. Everybody want to be forgiven, but nobody wants to forgive. So you got to be careful with that, and that's what I want to see.
Okay, I agree. I agree with that. I think that women are a little bit more pettier than men.
Yeah.
But the virtue is the same. If you do some shit, you get cut off just like everybody else.
But guys always tend to move on quicker than women. I mean, just
because we don't give a fuck about a nigga. That's why niggas will motherfucking kill a nigga real quick.
What are you talking about?
Niggas don't give a fuck about another.
So you're saying that guys will forgive another guy quickly because they don't really care about him?
It's not that. Exactly. Basically, you don't give a fuck about it. Like, we friends, okay, we cool. You know what I'm saying? This and that. You know, that's cool. But if you don't give a fuck about the motherfucker, you just let the motherfucker go.
Oh, well.
You're not going to trip off the petty stuff.
I guess. But for me, women, even relationships that I've been in with other women, it's like, come on, we got to stop being petty. You know what I'm saying? We got to forgive each other. If you're wrong, say I'm sorry, whatever. And just move on. Even, I'm not saying you got to be buddy-buddy. I'm not saying it got to be like it once was. But just to the point where if I see you, what's up? It's love and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It's not like, I can't stand her. I hate that beat. Like, all that. Kill that noise.
It's you and I, T.Y. You want you and I, T.Y. You know you're T.Y. You and unity. Hey.
Yes, man. Yeah. I love us so much. So much. And it's like,
you Wakanda forever.
Like Wakanda forever. We say that now, but it wasn't always like that for me. I'm big enough to admit it. Like, you know, even when I see young hood niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love them too. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't like that. I used to be like, oh, they about to, you know, just, you know, the way your mind works, all those stereotypes, you start thinking of the worst of your own people. You cannot do that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I remember, shout out to Mikey D, 2 E's on a D. I had went out Mikey's spot for some stuff or whatever, and I had these bags with me. These hood jumps. You know what I'm saying? The old me would have been like, oh my God. You know, the old me. But the smarter, mature, adult me, you know, they came, they grabbed my bags. How are you doing? Can I help you? You're just so respectful, so helpful, gentleman. You know what I'm saying? But you look at these dudes on the outside and you put your thoughts on them, but that's not who they are. You know what I mean?
So do you believe that stereotypes, I mean, do you believe in stereotypes being somewhat true? I mean, do you give a percentage of, like,
I think any stereotype can be true, but let it be true before you go off of it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, you just thought like, oh my God, he's a thug. No. Oh my God, he's gonna rob me. No. You know what I'm saying? Let something happen. I mean, feel how you feel.
Let something happen.
No. Not let something happen. Feel how you feel, but don't treat people wrong or don't treat me like I'm a criminal. You know what I'm saying?
I think that stereotypes, you got to give it a percentage. You know, some stereotypes are true. It got to be on a 50-50 scale. Like, listen, if I see 3 niggas walking towards me that look a little dangerous based off of my context clues and basically what I'm saying, they might not be dangerous. Don't get me wrong. They might not. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean I'm not going to
But that's when you go into self-preservation. So you cross the street, you get away from that. But I'm saying don't treat someone, your interaction with someone.
Well, yeah, I feel like
don't treat them bad, or they have less money than me, or they're poor, so I'm gonna be rude or snooty to them. Like, just watch how you treating people. I think that's more where I'm going with.
That's a totally different story.
But that's what I'm saying. Because the way I would have treated them before would be different. Now, knowing better, doing better. You know what I'm saying? Just correcting my wrong. We all have those things in our head that we got to get straight. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And I've been working on mine, and you know what I'm saying? Get my things together. But we about to wrap the show up. I'm on IG Live now, so I've been going from Facebook to doing all this stuff. But this is a great episode. I'm so excited for the new year. 2018 was amazing. 2019 is going to be way, way better. I cannot stress enough.
And we have our event February 9th.
Go after what you want in 2019. And we're about to go out with our next event, ninth event, Drinks and Conversations. I can't even talk, but I get tongue-tied sometimes, and that's something that I'm working on. Hey,
listen. We doing what we love.
Yes.
We doing what we love. We doing it. We making it happen. Listen. Drinks and Conversation 9. I can't believe we're doing 9, our 9th event. And love and relationships, which is a
huge
favorite.
topic. Y'all want some
and
love?
Not even a fan favorite. I like
Y'all
to
wanna be
say
in
a
a
supporter
relationship.
favorite.
And we are going to be. It's going to be women on one side. And the men on the other side.
Yes, it is.
Because it's battle of the sexes. Ladies going to be taking over.
And don't even try to outnumber us. Because we know y'all show up in groups and whatnot. But we're going to hold our own. You know.
We are. And we
battle of the sexes. And we're gonna spark the conversation.
Oh, look.
Let's spark the conversation.
Too litty. Oh, hello. Definitely going down. So make sure you be in the building. Make sure you bring a friend to Drinks and Conversations 9. And we out.
Hey, I see toes. You better bring it in 2019.
It's
Don't be
already
playing around.
bought.
All right, it's already bought, signed, sealed, and delivered. It better not be on layaway, because you know Walmart closing early.